there's another way to move these around. And y'all know about reflections. You know what they are. We could reflect it across the X or Y axis. To reflect about the x-axis, what we're going to do is we're going to take the opposite of that function, and to reflect it across the y-axis, what we're going to do is we're going to take the opposite of x. And we can prove it. Let's let f of x be the square root of x. Let's reflect it a couple times. So here's my original, square root of x. If I were to negate, take the opposite of that function, the negative square root of x, that should reflect it across the x-axis. So let's try that. Negative square root of x. So I should see the square root of x, there she is, and the square root of x reflected across the x-axis. And if I were to take the square root of negative x, replace x with negative x, it should reflect it across the y-axis. Let's see if that's true. There's the square root of x. There's the square root of negative x. It looks like the bird. So it does work. So we can reflect things across the x or the y-axis. And we can add that to what we just did with translation. So if this was negative x minus 5 squared plus 3, you would know that it looks like x squared, but it's been moved right 5, up 3, and flipped upside down. Oh, the stuff we can do. Wasn't the stuff we can do. What was the stuff we can do? There it is. It's page 168. It's 1 through 5 and 7 through 14.